Diesel automatic with Mickey Mouse on the beat. I'm a dog off a leash, a god-awful beast. I will chop you to pieces, I'm a monster. I feast on these sucker-ass rappers, motherfucker-ass backwards. Number 13. Big thanks to Nisa Khan for recommending this one. DISL? DISL? I don't know how to pronounce it. DISL automatic. Killuminati. I can already hear the conspiracy theorist hairs going off on one. But nonetheless, it was recommended. I've never heard it before, and I can see that it's off Global Faction, so it's got some backing to it. It's not just complete bullshit. Well, I can't really say it. I've not heard it yet, but let's get into this. Can't really say anything else about it, so I know zero about the artist, I know zero about the song. But going off the title, I can assume that it's going to be someone hating on the Illuminati conspiracy theory, or someone saying, oh, the government's trying to take over the world, or, you know, this and that. Now, I'm going to preface this video by saying I don't know an awful lot about the Illuminati. Like, my extent on the Illuminati is the fictitious writings of Dan Brown, is all I'm saying. Well, I know the very, very basic factual, well, what little there is, evidence about the Illuminati's existence. But other than that, as I said, I just know what's been adapted into fictitious writing. So, that being said, oh yeah, here's another thing. I left my fucking headphones in the office, so I've got these shitty Sony earpiece things. So the audio in this, I don't know how it's going to come out since I don't have my headphones with me, but fuck it, we'll see. Feck it, we shall see. As I said, Global Faction, so you know it's got some... Oh, Mickey Monts! Shout out Mickey Monts! I used to watch his beat videos, and I used to listen to a lot of his beats, and Mickey Monts is one of the first YouTube producers that I started listening to. Big shout out to Mickey Monts, love the guy. Let's get this annotation to fuck. Alright, here we go. Open mind, all that jazz.
That shit is called Illuminati, because that's really what the Illuminati's on.
That's why I put the K to it. Cause I want, the niggas is telling me about this Illuminati shit while I'm in jail, right? Like, the dollars.
Right.
That's another way to keep yourself.
Here's a fucking start. I know I'm going to pick this video apart. I know I'm not going to align with this video already. That Illuminati symbol, that's not even a real symbol. That has nothing to do with the Illuminati. That sort of Illuminati ambigram was designed by, if I can remember, it was a friend of the author Dan Brown, who wrote the book Angels and Demons, loosely based around sort of Illuminati history, and then adapted to be fictitious and, you know, to sell books, right? So Dan Brown's friend John Langdon, who, well, Langdon is the surname of the character in the book, which I'm guessing he was doing a sort of nod to his friend there or whatever. But anyway, the artist John Langdon was given the job by Dan Brown to design some ambigrams so that he can use in the books. That was one of them. It's not a real Illuminati symbol. It's made by a fucking artist called John Langdon for a fucking book, which was then adapted into a fictitious movie and all that. So that's not a real Illuminati symbol for a start.
That's another way to keep you unconfident.
Right.
And I'm putting the K because I'm killing that Illuminati shit. Trust me.
People yelling, wake up, but they're still dreaming. They say Killuminati, but they don't know the meaning. They took Pac saying way out of context. What he meant is that Illuminati shit is nonsense. He wasn't saying we should kill anybody. He was saying we should kill that talk of Illuminati. Cause all it is a bunch of hocus pocus to make us feel powerless and shift all our focus from the corporations and the corrupt government to the secret societies and sacred covenants. That's what they want so they don't have to take you serious. They brush you off as a conspiracy theorist. I'm not saying that Illuminati isn't real, but I feel it's been fabricated into a bigger deal.
Alright, okay, never mind. I was wrong. I was wrong. This guy is saying the complete opposite of what I thought he was going to be saying. I was completely wrong. Alright, that shut me up. I spoke too soon. I do agree with him already about the fact that if anyone in today's age starts talking about the Illuminati and sort of hinting that, oh, I think there might be some relevance to it, this and that, they get immediately brushed off as a conspiracy theorist. And immediately anyone disregards anything they have to say about it. So, is it right to do that? No, but you can't really blame people. All the fog of bullshit is covering all of it, so you can't really blame them.
Then it should be to blind us from the truth with a theory for which they know we will never find the proof. So, fuck theories, I deal with real issues. There's a war in the street, gotta keep the steel with you. The police will get you and lock you up for profit, cause corporations got our government up in their pocket. It's the same from the ghetto to the burbs. We are all slaves to the Federal Reserve. Consumerism got us all chasing rainbows, loving the demon with the face of an angel. False prophets worshiping false idols, fake peacemakers whose thoughts are homicidal. It's not about the Bible, the Torah, or the Quran. Christianity, Judaism, or Islam. It's not about nations, race, color, or creed. It's about the need of elitist thieves to feed their greed. They say you gotta vote if you wanna make a change. Ha, that shit's a joke, every candidate's the same. They are...
Oh shit! What the fuck? This guy's real. Holy fucking shit! What the fuck? Every candidate is the same. Not gonna lie, Hillary, fucking Trump, along the lines of that. Oh, Jesus Christ, hold on. Go back a little bit.
False prophets worshiping false idols, fake peacemakers whose thoughts are homicidal. It's not about the Bible, the Torah, or the Quran. Christianity, Judaism, or Islam. It's not about nations, race, color, or creed. It's about the need of elitist thieves to feed their greed. They say you gotta vote if you wanna make a change. Ha, that shit's a joke, every candidate's the same. They are all players in a political game. Different campaign, but they got the same mind frame. It's a damn shame, but every president's a puppet. The only change we'll see is when the revolution cometh. And trust cometh at will, my brain muscle I build. I get big, spitting nothing but real lyricism. And hip-hop for the streets, DISL automatic with Mickey Mouse on a...
Diesel automatic. Diesel automatic, okay. Right.
Lyricism and hip-hop for the streets, DISL automatic with Mickey Mouse on a beat.
Mickey
I'm a
what?
dog off the leash, a god-awful beast. I will jump you to pieces, I'm a monster. I feast on these sucker-ass rappers, motherfuckers ass backwards. They saying it's a movie, well they must be bad actors. Every scene I see is dumbed down and gimmicky. All these fake MCs, I am shutting them down lyrically. I am scared of not one single one of you. I say it right in front of you, now what the fuck you gonna do? Not a damn thing. I'm a peaceful man, but if you try to harm me and my fam, I let my hand swing. Let the hammer ring, only in self-defense. That's not violence, I call it intelligence. Malcolm X flow, I step slow and move carefully, never fearfully, cause I know that God is here with me. Inside my soul, the lies that your eyes behold on the television leave you blinded by the mind control. Programming, phone tapping with no warrants. Every move they make is a product of our ignorance. Money isn't power, it's not even wealth. The truest form of power is knowledge of self.
Boom. Money is not power, it's not even wealth. He's not the first person to say that. Akala said something along the lines of that. Akala said, if I can remember, money is not wealth, money is a means to get wealth, or something along the lines of that. But he's not the first person to say that money does not equal wealth.
And anything else is an ego-based illusion that leads us to confusion and the evil we pursuing. The people that we choosing to lead us have been abusing the power that they were given. That's the reason that we losing. And that's why we need a revolution, cause reform will never bring us real retribution. Destitution, we living in strife, cause companies monopolize necessities of life. If you wanna drink, they say, fuck you, pay me. If you wanna eat, they say, fuck you, pay me. If you wanna breathe, they say, fuck you, pay me. You thinking something's free, man, you must be crazy. If you don't got no money to give, then die, motherfucker, you don't got the right to live. I guess that's why they say you gotta earn a living. And when you make a fortune, they say that you made a killing. And that's true, cause many people have to die for a few to get a slice of the American pie. I said, many people have to die for a few to get a slice of the American pie, motherfucker. DISL automatic. You know what I do. Get big on them. Mickey Mouse on the beat. Killuminati shit. And we out.
Okay. Holy shit. Holy shit. Alright, that was absolutely nothing like what I thought it was going to be. I was ready to tear this track apart in terms of, references and factual evidence, but holy shit, this was nothing about what I thought it was going to be. The name is somewhat deceiving. Right, the beat, cannot hate on the beat whatsoever. Mickey Mouse, enough said. I've always loved that guy's beats. So glad to hear him getting heard. I'm still trying to absorb all this. A lot was said. Another thanks to Nisa Khan for recommending this. This was mind blowing. Right, first off, the track starts with a pack sample. I was ready to start throwing factual stuff at this video, but he's throwing stuff back at me already. I mean, they say Killuminati, but they don't know the meaning. They took Pac's saying way out of context. He wasn't saying we should kill anybody, he was saying that it was all nonsense. See, to be honest, I could be guilty of taking Pac saying way out of context, because whenever I heard Killuminati, I thought that was, you know, the people opposing them, believing in them because, you know, giving them justification to be real, and then opposing them. You can't oppose something that doesn't exist, right? That's what I thought about it. A way to understand what I thought a bit better. Let's take the example of the government and people rebelling against the government, right? In order to rebel against something, it needs to exist, right? So that's the sort of way I was taking it. Killuminati is opposing the Illuminati, therefore it must exist. What they're saying must be there, right? Horrible, horrible way of explaining it, but you get the gist. I took Pac way out of context. I'm sure I'm not the only one there, and if I am, then it makes me look like a fucking idiot. What I can praise DISL for doing is saying, why am I holding this? Is saying, don't listen to all this Illuminati bullshit, because it's not really, you know, it's not what's important. What is important is the war that's on the streets just now with the police and, you know, people getting killed in real life, factual people getting factually killed on the streets. Let's focus on that. Let's focus on what's actually happening. Let's focus on people around us. Let's focus on our community and what's going on in our community, rather than paying attention to all this Illuminati, you know, conspiracy bullshit or whatever, right? And he's tipping he's tipping his hat at, you know, the fact that it's not about what religion you are, it's not about what faith you are, it's not about what God you believe in, it's not about any of that, it's not about your colour of your skin, your creed or any of that. It's all about greed and elitists and all that. There's no getting around the fact that the government, politicians and all that. See, even in my mind, I'm criticising myself while I'm saying this for being a conspiracy theorist. So that's exactly what he's talking about. I'm trying to make some points here, and even in the back of my mind, I'm calling myself a conspiracy theorist because I'm talking about this. It just sort of goes with what he was saying. What the fuck was my point again? This track isn't just, you know, pointing fingers and blaming people and all this. At its core, it's a hip-hop track. And he gives justice to that with some clearly hip-hop bars. DISL with Mickey Mouse on the beat. I'm a dog off a leash, a god-awful beast. I will chop you to pieces, I'm a monster. I feast on these sucker-ass rappers, motherfucker-ass backwards. That was dope. Classic, real hip-hop. And I think I just broke my Xbox. Straight hip-hop. No getting around the fact. And I still can't get around the fact that it's solid delivery, solid bars on a classic Mickey Mouse beat. Now, I've said quite a lot to, you know, people that have conversations with about this topic, that when people say I can do what I want, this is a free country, I have real problems with that saying. Nothing's free, not even your country is free. Well, there's no such thing as, well, here we go with the conspiracy theory shit again. There's no such thing as real freedom. It doesn't exist. In our society anyway, it does not exist. If you think you're free, you're not. You pay taxes like everyone else, you follow laws like everyone else, you're not free, right? Don't bullshit yourself. Loved this track, loved the beat, loved the message, loved the bars, loved the flow, loved everything about this track. That was that. Thank you very much for sticking with me. Thank you very much for watching. On a final note, you may or may not have noticed that I've now got 700 subscribers. May not be the biggest of deals, may not be the biggest number out there, but still, that's 700 people. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. So, if you're one of those 700 subscribers, thank you very much. I do appreciate your support on slamming that red button. And anyone who hasn't slammed the aforementioned button, I don't know why you haven't. I spend a lot of effort and a lot of time making these videos. I don't have a problem with that. I absolutely love talking shite, and I'm glad that I can talk shite to, you know, a relatively small audience. That's not to say that I wouldn't enjoy talking shite to a large audience. So what you can do is you can help me in that by, you know, there'll be Twitter and Snapchat and subscribe links somewhere on the screen. Click them. It's not really going to do you any harm. You're not going to fucking die. Just follow me on Twitter, because I do post updates every now and again on Twitter. I do like a good tweet. Hit that red button on your screen. Move your mouse over it. Contemplate life for 1 second. And then with all your power, maybe if you have to, you can stand up and fucking slam that button. You get the gist. Follow me on Twitter. Subscribe to me on YT. Thank you very much again for spending your time with me. Have a nice day. Woo!